This is Action Jack.
And Bergie Meister.
We're in beautiful Carlsbad, California, and Carlsbad is in San Diego County, and San Diego is considered to have maybe the finest climate in the whole world. And Brigitte and I have lived here a long time, and we really love it. These are called the flower fields of Carlsbad. It's right on the coast, and the weather is perfect. Like I said, there's over 50 acres of flowers here, all different types. This one's almost 6 feet tall. And everything has such a beautiful scent, and they're gorgeous, and we don't know the names of them because there's so many different types of flowers here.
As I was saying,
The main flowers.
these are so beautiful. I don't know what they are, but that's when you first walk in.
If you know the
you
name,
see those.
If you know the name, please tell us and put it in the comments.
And most people probably do have a clue.
So
I like these trees here with the orange things in them. They're beautiful too. But I have no idea what they are. We came for the ranunculus. You're right.
Right, ranunculus, which these are called Teculoti ranunculus, which is the finest type of ones. Go ahead, Bergie. This is where they have Easter service. This is Easter 2025. And Easter is the most important Christian holiday because without the resurrection, the Christian faith means nothing. So this is...
Didn't you write an acronym for Easter?
Yes, I did. And it stands for, this is original, early at sunrise, truth emerged resurrected.
That's right. Isn't that beautiful?
Jesus is the truth. He's the way and he's the life. And the flowers symbolize that.
Yes.
And these are called the giant Teculoti ranunculus flowers, also known as the Persian buttercup.
I like that name better. Easier to remember, easier to say.
This starts around March 1st and goes through Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So you have 80 million flowers here.
Isn't that amazing? And you can believe it because look at this. We have fields and fields and fields.
And each one of these plants has 10 different blooms. So that's going to continue to bloom and bloom and bloom
seeds.
And bloom again. Yeah, and make seeds.
Yes. And the fields here are very small compared to what they used to be. So now 3/4 of what is here is now business parks and Lego land, and the museum for making music is in the back. You can see all those buildings behind the field. We'll see a better shot in a minute. And then
the Gemology Institute of America is there.
Yes, and then in the front is the outlet mall. So that all used to be fields and fields of flowers. They also grew gladiolas here, and they also grew poinsettias. We were here in Encinitas, poinsettia capital of the world. Now that the poinsettias have all moved to Mexico, they say the climate's better.
Well, I don't think so.
That's a joke, honey.
Okay, yeah.
That was a joke.
Yes.
Anyway, so there are no more there's a few greenhouses, I think, where they grow some, but pretty much it's all down in Mexico.
The colors here are so gorgeous, so vibrant.
I know, aren't they gorgeous? They're just beautiful.
Yes, all different shades. You know, this goes way back to the 1920s. This location.
Yes, and the guys that started this, the Ecke family was the ones that did the poinsettia. This was Frazee. The Frazee brothers, they came and they did this. They were sharecroppers, so they weren't rich people. And they came out here and they grew lima beans and other crops as well as flowers. So as it grew, I mean, it's amazing what they started out with.
And we're right on the beach here, so it's quite beautiful, but we're not going to really see the beach because we're concentrating on the flowers.
We'll get a few shots in a bit. When we go to the top, we'll look out and you'll see the old Anderson split pea soup restaurant. Just the little fake windmill is still there.
Yeah, but the windmill really goes around, and it's quite beautiful.
Oh, there goes the wagon train, pulled by a tractor. And look at that handsome guy. Hi, gorgeous.
Brick and I did a lot of walking, and we are very good and tired at this time, and I'm windswept here. It's got a nice, gentle breeze here, but it's absolutely beautiful.
A little crisp.
Stunning. What was it? Crisp? It was perfect.
That's why I wear a sweater.
Okay. But you took it off, and I was carrying it.
Well, after I hiked up that hill, I had to.
There's this sweet pea maze.
Yes.
And I really like this because it's the fragrance is so beautiful. And it's not like some of the scary mazes. The kids are just having a whole bunch of yippee fun time here. So it's
And they also, by the way, down there have a mining thing that they can pan for gold or whatever. And they got a bunch of kid activities there, tons of stuff to keep them happy. And the butterfly exhibit, and giant chairs and giant all this and
they're
that.
called the Sculpture Garden.
Yeah, sculpture garden. It's
And
just
there's a
really lovely.
Santa's playground there. And they have
Hey,
sluice
speaking
mining.
of windswept, there we are.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, there we were.
Such a so great.
Yes, look how fast we were hiking up that hill.
Yep,
That's a record time.
This is where he got good and tired. So they have the sluice mining, like you said, all special events. They teach yoga. They have live music. They
Look
have
at these rows of
workshops.
flowers. I'm sorry, I'm
And
just mesmerized by the rows of flowers. That's why I'm interrupting you.
And they have demonstrations about how to plant the different flowers so that you'll be successful in it. They got the wagon rides here that are fun, and people from all over the world come here.
Yeah, we ran into people from everywhere. We practiced all of our Ainis for Chinese. We did
Well, I need that's Chinese, and it means I love you,
and then we did Como está cá?
which means it's Tagalog Filipino for how are you.
And then what else have we got?
Because we find people from all over the world, and then we start talking to them.
Practicing the
And they're always so nice because they act like we really know what we're talking about. And it's,
without 3 words.
yes, it's very
Yes.
nice. So now, by the way, over here at this Museum of Making Music, that's really a fun place to go to. They have gold records. And Bergie and I, we produced a show with Frankie Lane. Frankie Lane. So
Many years ago.
Many years ago, almost a quarter of a century ago. And we had a lot of famous people show up there, including Patty Page, she was online, Jay Leno, and a ton of other people.
Yeah, so it's his birthday. They all wished him happy birthday. That was nice.
Yes.
These little inserts here where people could walk in and you can take pictures, and they got chairs and you got the flowers all around you. Talk about beautiful settings. They made this very accessible for people.
Yes, and so you'll notice the sculpture gardens and these chairs where you can take the big old green chair here.
Yeah, we're going to go there in a minute. After I get done hiking down the hill, then hike back up.
Yes, so that's where we met this very nice Chinese family.
From Houston.
Yes, from Houston. So
They're Chinese from Houston.
I got a feeling they
Well,
just...
I think he talked like he just got off the boat, so it was very hard to understand, but they were very sweet.
Yes, and so there's the ocean back there. Back there is the...
You'll get a better picture, see?
Yeah,
But it's a little hazy out there, and we only have little iPhones, so we're not going to get those lovely little shots that you do if you have a nice
Those
big
are the
camera.
greenhouses in there. Those are where the orchids are back there, and there's the tractors going by.
I took some pictures of the orchids, so they'll be coming up.
You have a whole bunch of these giant chairs here.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're Brigitte and I. This is our...
Well, you know it's a big chair. We both fit into the same one.
These are our Chinese friends doing this.
Yeah,
for
he
us.
took the video.
Yeah, so we did the speed up on the video here.
Yeah. Oh, see, there's the ocean and there's the Andersons
And yeah, there's the
windmill.
windmill over
It's
there.
hard to see it, but look at the beautiful purple colors of that. Those flowers are just gorgeous. Anyway, so we had a great time here. And we just hiked our feet to the bone. Because you come here to see the flowers, and that's what we got to see. Millions of them.
And also, as you walk around, you'll see different displays, like we said, in the sculpture gardens and all that. But then you have this really nice American flag.
And you have the wagon train. If you don't want to walk, you can take the little wagon with the tractor, and it'll take you right past the flag and everything.
And they also have golf carts. And by the way,
Golf carts.
this is like the golf center of the world, because this is where all the golf clubs and Titleist,
Yes. Who are there? I can't even think.
all the big things that come from Carlsbad here.
And
And I got to meet Arnold Palmer here because of Bergie.
that's right. I was working at the airport at the time. Yes.
And Bergie called me, and here's
Come on over.
Yeah, he was a super nice man. American
There's the
flag of
flag.
flowers. So there you have 279 feet long 147 feet wide. It's the largest ever American flag of flowers here. It started from September 11th, 2001 that they put these up. And Birgit and I were in Carlsbad then when they first put this here. So now we're getting a close-up of the
We're
American
walking
flag.
down, yeah.
There I'm doing my Charlie Chaplin fast walk over here.
Well, see, the white's are the stars, and then the purple, which is supposed to be blue, is the stripes for the flag. It's really rather pretty even when you're walking down. But to see the whole flag, they need to put a stand at the bottom that you can kind of walk up and get a nice picture of it.
Yeah,
it's-
grandstand that would be
Yeah.
really high so you could look down at it instead of looking up at it. But I think right here you can see pretty well that this is the American flag.
Yeah, it was really beautiful, and they do it every year. You can see it really close from a Costco across the street. There's a Costco, and it's Palomar Airport Road, it's right off the 5 here. And that's a timeshare up there, that big building.
Also behind that is the several restaurants, but there's Carl Strauss
Oh, a brewery.
restaurant. And Birgit and I got to meet Carl Strauss when he was in his, I think, late 80s when he started
Yeah,
the
he was
business.
super sweet.
Yes.
And look at that. Now we're heading back down. Love all all the little inserts where you can walk. And in spite of that, people went into the flowers anyway. I'm thinking they're just going to ruin it for the rest of us.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. You've got all these places that they made so that you wouldn't hurt the flowers, and then people insist on hopping that anyway. So I don't know what to say. People are amazing.
So,
But
yeah.
anyway, we had a wonderful time. So, and the reason we're doing this too, going down again, is to show so many people here. It was so busy, and they were sold out, which is really wonderful. And the lady said, yeah, they've been sold out most days this year, and it's really been great for them. So that's good.
Oh, here's the butterflies. This is new. They have the butterfly exhibits. If you wear bright colors, the butterflies will come up to you. And this particular butterfly landed on my hand and was really nice. So I think that's rather unusual. I'm trying to give him the hint to fly away, but look at, he's just,
He likes you, Jack.
yes. Yeah, butterflies are so beautiful. And they have a very beautiful name in German.
Schmetterling.
Yes.
It's a blue Schmetterling. I know it doesn't sound so good, does it? Schmetterling. That's all right. I'll survive.
Yes. So we had a really great time here. We highly recommend coming here to beautiful Carlsbad, California. And
Isn't that pretty, the little heart flower sculpture there?
yeah, this is inside the hothouses.
The
And these,
orchids. Oh, they had millions of orchids. I took a ton of orchid pictures, but you can't do a whole video on just orchid pictures, though it would be easy to do. I mean, these are just spectacular blooms, and how they keep them alive. Every time I get an orchid, it's short-lived. Let's just say that.
so anyway, happy Easter to everybody. This is Action Jack on behalf of my lovely bride, Burgermeister. I got to go with my rhyme. On behalf of my lovely bride, Burgermeister, this is Action Jack saying we'll be back. It'll be soon. And that's the name of that tune.